I am absolutely appalled. I follow Lady Colin Campbell on YouTube. I'm actually a very big fan of hers, and I'm absolutely appalled at her latest video. She actually goes on and says that Parliament shouldn't interfere in having the titles removed from Harry and Meghan because the Queen loves her son, her grandson. I mean, we're not talking about like I'm speechless. I'm sorry. I'm actually speechless that she's saying, oh no, Parliament cannot get involved. Parliament is the only resource that the people, I'm part of the Commonwealth, but the people in the UK have, because obviously Buckingham Palace and are not going to, and Parliament themselves don't want to do anything. I have Lady Colin saying that it was difficult to remove it because of Parliament. But now that actually there's a motion in Parliament, and good for that, she's saying that she doesn't think that is right. Why not? We're not talking about a couple of people who are who have any sets of morals, because they don't. And she wants the people to, instead of asking Parliament to remove the titles that clearly the Queen and Her Majesty the Queen and Prince Charles won't do, to let them do whatever they want. It's money. I can guarantee you that if she had to use her money, or if it's her money that's being abused, because let's not kid about this, everything, all the expenses were paid for by the taxpayers. Those are millions of pounds. Those millions of pounds. I mean, right now, the way the world is, people literally are starving in the UK because, people have lost their jobs and everything. Lady Colin Campbell is asking that the public submits a petition to invite Harry and Meghan to do the right thing. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but Lady Colin Campbell has lost the plot. This is like asking Hitler to come. I know Hitler is an extreme, but this is how deluded these two individuals are. She wants the people to ask and invite them to not use their titles for anything. They've been using their titles. It's such a exercise in contradiction, because in the beginning of the video she goes on saying, well, they usually just do whatever they want, and then they hope the royal family deals, and the public basically takes it or shut up, or they can't. Yeah, that's how they operate. They do whatever the hell they want, and if you don't like it, tough shit, we don't give a shit. That is their attitude. And they want everybody else to shut up. And the royal family, this is what I've been saying, and I am a royalist, and the royal family has been enabling them all along. And I think it's time to stop. I think Lady Colin Campbell is absolutely, I am speechless from watching her video. Oh, we should do a very simple application or a request, to invite Meghan to not use it. They won't. It has come to the point that either they take the titles down out completely, or they are ordered by Parliament or the Queen not to use them at all, not to have any benefits, short of stripping them of the titles. They have to, because they won't. At every single turn, we should take a leaf from Meghan's, that she uses her voice. This woman hasn't shut up and will not shut up. She talks about Harry's mental issues. No, Harry does not have any mental issues. And I'm going to pick a bone with that. He does not have any mental issues. This is a guy, yes, he suffered the death of his mother. You know how many millions of kids have had that too? How many millions? And they didn't have. Oh my God, they didn't have that. Because I can bet my son's ass on that too. That the royal family gave him the goddamn best after Princess Diana's death. I can guarantee you that they spoiled the shit out of them, that nasty bastard, because I'm sorry, and I am so angry that Lady Colin is going, we should have compassion. This is a guy who's still to this day branding the entire UK of racist. This woman, when everything that they got He doesn't have any mental issues. He's an entitled, racist, fucking spoiled brat. There's no need to invite him to do the right thing because he won't. I mean, how many more things do they want? I'm shocked at Lady Colin Campbell, and I am a big fan. I actually do follow you on YouTube. But what you just did in that video, you're a complete sellout. You're a sellout. You just sold out. You've been criticizing. You've been talking in your videos about having the titles removed and that. And now that there's this gentleman, Henry Prophet, I think it's called, actually did something about it, you immediately condemn him for doing the wrong thing. Because of course, I understand, we all know that the Queen loves Harry. And he knows that, and he's taking advantage of that. I mean, right now, Trump is too busy figuring out about the elections. But make no mistake that if this guy wins, and I think he will win, November 4th, you have a United States democratically elected sitting president with a woman using to this day, tomorrow, and all days together until they take him away, those titles from her prying fingers. And she will call racism for having those titles being taken. And she will call discrimination, because Harry and Meghan are absolutely delirious, narcissist, disgusting, abusive people. They do not have any mental health issues. And I think it's like a woman when she doesn't have any domestic violence, and like Johnny Depp, what's happened to Johnny Depp. It's appalling. So it's very appalling that people with actual mental health issues, are being used as an excuse for Harry's misbehavior. He doesn't have any mental health issues. He just have arrogance issues. He's a completely entitled prick. And I am so beyond, I am so angry watching that video, And again, the Obamas did not make $65 million with Netflix. They made $65 million with their publishing house, which is the ones that are promoting their books. With Netflix, they haven't made $65 million. And I repeat again, Harry and Meghan and the royal family and the press are aiding them, because there's a lot of shit that the press is not reporting on because they're all complicit with them. They're not paying that. And they use that screen so nobody digs into what is going on. The $3 million, why isn't the press asking the Elephant Foundation, did you receive $3 million from the royal from Harry? Why? It's a simple question. It's a simple question. And the charity will have to answer it. Nobody's asking that. Nobody's asking that. Travelist is a private entity, complete institution. And the Royal Foundation transfer a large amount of money from charity money. Nobody's asking that. Now, Harry has lied. People who have, insane or something, they're not premeditated. But these people are premeditated. The book has been 2 years in the making. They never intended on staying with the royal family. Oh, people say, but Meghan had a hard time adjusting to the royal family. She didn't have any hard time because she never intended to stay with the royal family. And she was saying that she was having a hard time to have an excuse to get the hell out of there with Harry. And Harry too. Because Harry probably thought that with a half-racial, biracial woman or whatever that she calls herself nowadays, that he had one on top of William, because he's always been competing with William. He probably thought, oh, now I'm going to get more. And Meghan, just to put perspective, her clothing allowance was 67% higher than all of the European royal households ladies combined. They have done so much, and I think I'm appalled at Lady Colin Campbell. Lady Campbell, I'm very appalled at that. Now she's condemning the guy who actually is doing something because people are fed up. What they're doing, Harry's gonna, it's like keep giving the bully a bigger bat to hit you even harder. No, they have to be stripped because it's clear that Her Majesty the Queen is not going to do any of it with Charles. They have to remove it. Nobody needs to start a petition about inviting Harry. Do you think, I'm going to willingly give up my titles, that this is what I'm making money from, and I'm going to give up my titles because they feel entitled to even more. I'm absolutely appalled and outraged. I don't know about you, but I am. That Lady Colin Campbell said that. I am absolutely appalled at that she thinks that people like Meghan and Harry will actually see reason and act decently. Unbelievable.